All right, and
All right, I'm here.
all right, ready? Everybody ready?
Uh,
I
Miss, you
feel
ready?
like
Yes,
I'm gonna
food. Let's get this
sneeze.
out.
All right.
Ew. I hate that when it's like stuck.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, like my brain is like it's there, but it won't come out.
it's gonna happen.
It is.
Oh, like when you can't bust a nut. You're trying really hard. You know what I'm saying? You're just like,
You're like you really have to start hammering it. You're like, come on.
Get out, fucker.
Jesus.
Yeah, you're
Matt,
not even.
make sure to put all of this in the video.
Okay.
You're not even
Sometimes I switch
enjoying it
categories a little bit.
anymore.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I
Well,
close my eyes and go to the highlight reel.
so seeing this is all in the video, we can go ahead and fuck. This is fucked up anyway. So here we are, guys. Welcome. Well, Merry Christmas. This is happy Merry Christmas Eve. This is Christmas Eve when this is out right now because one is on
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas. Um. So we're here to talk about the others on this. Well, this is the others. Plus, we're going to talk about how did we come up? You're probably wondering how did we come up with this list? Because I know a lot of you are saying there's a lot of PlayStation games that should have been put on this fucking list, but you fuckers are fucked this list up. Well, before you bashed us, we want to kindly tell you, and I think I mean this from the bottom of my heart, you can all go fuck off. Just being honest. I mean, is that fair to say, everybody?
Merry Christmas, you piece of shit.
Yeah, exactly. Not, but seriously, this is tough. I just want to let you know what we had to do was, if I'm correct, we had we got 12 categories. We did 12 categories, and each of us picked two different games for that. We picked two games for that category.
We did not because you kept changing it.
What do you mean?
I only picked one for each.
Well, I picked one, and then okay. When we came to the meeting, we each picked the game for that category, and we each voted for that game on that category. Thus, that category won the game. So that was one of the games on the list. So each game that you see on the list was the that won that category of the game. Did that make sense? Or do I need somebody else to explain
And also, multiple people could have voted for the same game.
Yeah.
So, like the best FPS game, if multiple people had the game on the list or one of the games they had in consideration, it was easier for us to come to a consensus about said game because we all had it, or
we had it for
two out of three of us had it, or whatever.
Now I know what you're gonna say, people. We're just gonna go ahead and get this. Let's go ahead and get this out in the air because we're probably misshimming in this list anyway. Let's talk about we know what. So at the moment, we know that number 3 is Xenogears, and Mist and Chris are pissed off about that because they wanted to put that number 1, and we understand.
I'm not pissed. I mean, you're wrong, but I'm not pissed.
Ignore the ticking noise coming from your present that's being sent to you.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah,
I feel like 11. I feel like both of you are acting like 11 from Stranger Things, and you're trying to blow my head up because I didn't put Xenogears. Oh God, no.
I can't wait until Stranger Things 5 to see what 11 yells at this time.
Right? That's all she's been doing.
Yeah.
She yelled at something.
We don't know. Miston's showing her camera, so she might have a bloody nose. We don't know.
No.
Well, that might just be the Coke.
No, because if I had a bleeding nose and I had to sneeze, I probably wouldn't be here right now because I would probably be in the ER.
Okay. Figure. All right, but all jokes aside, we're probably wondering why the fuck, guys, why the fuck?
Not joking about the Coke.
Yeah, that is true. Y'all probably wondering why the fuck did we not put Final Fantasy VII on this list?
Because eat a dick. That's why.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, I mean, yes, facts. 1, eat a dick. 2, I mean, there's no reason to put Final Fantasy VII on a list. It was such a prolific, influential, like Final Fantasy VII was a fucking juggernaut of a game.
It was.
Its influence and effect on gaming, especially in the West, is so profound and undefinable that, like, you don't put it on a list. You already know it's transcended the list. If anything, this is a compliment to Final Fantasy VII, being like, no. You don't deserve to be with the rest of these games. You are like daddy to them.
Exactly. There we go. But that's your opinion. My opinion is, here's my opinion. And I'm probably gonna get a lot of Final Fantasy fan hat, including you, Chris.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Holy fuck.
I will be honest. This is why that's why we're doing it. Here's my opinion. I really believe Final Fantasy VII is being overhyped a lot these days.
Well, this will be the last time Mac ever hosts anything because he has clearly lost his mind.
No,
Final Fantasy VII is being Final Fantasy VII's being hyped because it's being fucking remade into 18 games.
Yeah, and that's my issue. It's just like it's being remade so many times. Not saying that the games are bad. It's just okay, come on. Yeah. It's like you look on your PlayStation, you just automatically see it. And I just like, can you just let me play the game? You know what I'm saying? Instead of hyping it up for me, you know what I'm saying? You know, I just wanted to get through a list without
marketing.
Yeah, that's good marketing, but I just let
that'd be like me complaining that every time I turn on my Xbox, I see the new season of Halo. I mean, they're supposed to market it to me because I'm an Xbox fan, you know. Oh, I see an ad to play Starfield on Game Pass, like, that's what it's supposed to be. I feel like.
But once again, it's not nothing against it. I like the game. I love the game. I'm just saying I didn't want to put it on the list because I felt like it just felt just like. Also, I will agree with you, Chris. Just putting it on the list is just not fair because it's like it's not fair, you know.
Yeah,
like, it's really not fair.
I couldn't vote for the game because at the time the game came out on PlayStation 1, I actually didn't own a PlayStation 1. What would happen would be me and my best friend would swap gaming systems because we like one weekend he'd spend a weekend with me, other weekend I spend it with him. So when he would come over, we'd go to Blockbuster and we rent a game for his system because that was a system I didn't have, or we play, a game on my system. So we played a game, and the game had a demo of Final Fantasy VII, right? So I only got to play that demo till Monday, till I took the game back. He came back on Friday, and then he took his system, and then I think he was borrowing like my GameCube or something. Right. So it wasn't until I was adult and PlayStation 5 came out was I able to play. You actually using the exact same thing I just told you about. Me and my best friend, we've been best friends since, oh my God, 30 years. Holy crap, I got old. Okay, long story shortening it. So he let me borrow his PlayStation again, and I got to play the remake. And I love the remake. The remake was really, really interesting. But to be fair,
good. It's really good.
On the original PlayStation, when it came out, I only played the demo, which is only to like the first boss, which is in the train station. So I don't think that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be able to make a vote on that, and that's why I didn't vote for it. Not saying it's not a great game. I'm just saying that'd be me like being like, oh, Resident Evil 3 should win, or Resident Evil 2 should win because I played the remakes on Xbox.
Well,
that's
also, to
unfair.
be fair, the Final Fantasy VII remake is exactly that. It's not exactly the same as Final Fantasy VII. So you would get a different experience.
Yeah,
all right. Well, that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, the best way to describe what's going on in remake is that two of the characters in remake know what happens in the original game.
Right.
Also, two of the characters had a total character switch.
You talking about the girl with the glove she knew and the dude?
No, actually,
that's Tifa. That's Tifa.
Tifa, fine.
Yes,
she is.
Cosplays from people as Tifa.
Oh, yeah, she is.
I can't say it too loud. Come at my wife's house, but let me tell you something.
No, I mean, I guess it's not giving away any major story plots from the original, but like the
Yeah,
villain
tell me about the
stuff.
remake because I was confused.
Okay,
Because it
so
seemed like it was like some time thing, and I didn't play the
yeah,
original,
Yeah,
so it's
it
kind of
is.
yeah, they're
It
doing
actually
like
takes Final Fantasy VII and I think it's Crisis Core with Zack, and they
yeah,
kind of mesh them together in a way.
yeah,
like taking two comic books and making it into one episode. I get what you
kind
mean.
of.
Kind of.
It's actually funny that you mentioned that because I think Zack is kind of one of the weak parts of remake because he pops in right at the very
Like
end of the game.
like the credits are rolling, and he's like, "Here I am."
He pops in right at the end of the game, and it's like I'm stoked about it because I played the original and I know Crisis Core, but for someone who's never played any of them, they're gonna be like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" And they won't understand what makes him so important.
Yeah, it's really confusing if you don't play Crisis Core. Like it really is like black hair cloud. And it's like, who are
Yeah.
you?
Um,
Which is
Oh,
actually
you
not
mean
too
that
far
thing where they
off.
was fighting in the desert or whatever at the end?
yeah,
Like the last
Yes.
cutscene.
yeah, the last cutscene, the dude's fighting all the Shinra soldiers in the
Yeah.
desert. Yeah, he's
Did he die?
no, okay.
Wait,
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
My
okay,
bad.
yeah.
My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad.
I don't
My
want to
bad.
spoil. I don't want to spoil things, but yeah, the whole idea of two characters knowing what happens in the timeline of the original are Aerith, the flower girl, and the villain
Mhm.
Sephiroth seem to know what was supposed to happen,
Yes.
and they're actively trying to change what happened from the original game.
And also, if you play 7, not to say that Aerith is bad in that game, but I love her more in the remake. I love her attitude in the remake.
Yeah. Well, they actually made her behave more like a girl that grew up in the fucking ghetto.
Yeah, she will cuss you out and take your stuff, and it's like, say something and walk off. It's like, wow.
Like they still make her like a total sweetheart, but like she's also
cussing you out with your eyes as she's smiling at you.
Yeah. No, original Aerith, they went way into like just like she was happy hippie stuff, and I'm like, this is a girl that grew up in the fucking projects.
Who the fuck are you?
Okay.
Oh, like that. Like, yeah.
Like, seriously,
I get it now.
She really has that attitude in remake, and I absolutely loved it.
But with that
She was
said,
nice spicy.
I'm with Trump. Actually, I'm going to be honest. Oh boy, this is gonna go into what I gotta say probably in December. Oh no, this is when I fight the championship fight. Actually,
should I not listen to this since I'm competing against you?
Yeah, you should listen to this. Go ahead, close your ears.
You should.
La 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 la. I'm gonna hear it anyways, probably. La la la.
This is not the first Final Fantasy game I actually played. 9 is the first Final Fantasy game.
Come on, I didn't play Final Fantasy 7 first. I played 10-2 first.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
I played the one where they played a water ball.
Yeah, that's 10.
That's 10.
Well, it's 10 or 10.
10 is not bad either.
No, it's 10. It was the original one.
Yeah. 10 is not bad.
10's really good. It was met with criticism when it came out because it's
absolutely beautiful.
Yeah,
it's one of the best looking Final Fantasies yet.
Yeah.
And yet, wow, it's so crazy. Like, because we're all around the same age, and for me, I'm like, oh, I thought 7 was like a rite of passage for gamers. And yeah, I guess I'm the only one here whose first Final Fantasy was 7.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it feels like PlayStation, and I hate to agree with Zach. It's like PlayStation nailed 7, 8, 9, and 10. They nailed those games.
I thought 10 was on PlayStation 2.
10 wasn't. It was on 2. Yeah,
it was on 2. Yeah, okay. Well, I put it like this. They nailed. We'll put it like this: 7 through 9, they nailed. They nailed those entries. You know.
Oh yeah, I still argue that Final Fantasy 9 is the best in the series.
Yeah.
Or at least the most faithful to Final Fantasy in the series.
I'm trying to.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, you might not want to go too far into it because that is one of Matt's answers.
and then playing the remake. This is the issue I have, right? When you play an older game on an older console, not in the time in which the game came out, it kind of sucks. I don't really care what game it is. The controls feel clunky, the graphics are terrible, and the load times aren't what you expect. But when you play a
Yeah.
remade game on a new console, you kind of get almost a new experience with like a story you may be familiar with. I akin it to don't you guys hate when we see a remake of a Batman or Superman movie or some shit, and we got to see Uncle Ben die, or we got to see Bruce's parents get capped? It's like we know who these people are. That's why we showed up to the movie theater. And I feel
Yeah.
like in
What, Flash?
seven, it kind of yeah, like Flash. It kind of didn't hold my hand with who these people were. It was like, okay, this is who this person is. This is what they're about. This is their side story. This is the main quest. Let's go. And it was like kind
I,
of intricately woven within each story. You find your new like teammate or character on this part of the movie. Essentially, it felt like I was playing.
yeah.
But when I
Yeah. I
played
mean,
the old game, because the graphics and the controls weren't exactly what I remembered them playing. Like I had to go on my PC, play an emulator to play it.
right.
And
Yeah.
that's not one for one the same thing either way. So it's hard for me to replicate that experience that you had. So
Right. Yeah.
I
When you're 10 years old and that game had quote unquote the modern gameplay formula and all that, it's a little
right.
different than trying to go back now. I see people say that shit about the fucking Resident Evil games now since they're all being remade. These younger people are
Mhm.
coming in, they'll be like, man, the originals suck. And I'm like, fuck you. The originals are great. You just don't get it.
No, but no, but if you try to go back and play, just playing the difference between the remake of RE2 and RE3, you see that yeah, between the originals, they did change how you could do movement, but you
Yes.
would want to play the movement in RE3 in RE2. Like once I played RE3, I didn't want to go back and play RE2, not because I didn't enjoy the story, not because the graphics were new, because literally the movement was like,
It was a little more fluid in three. Three definitely handled the yeah. Resident Evil 3 remake did controls better, and it would have been nice to. I kind of think it would have been nice to see them take their time with 3 a little bit more. They kind of rushed that game out.
I feel like they should have stretched it. They could have gave us another 45 minutes to at
They,
least an hour of
they
gameplay just by adding in another boss.
Right, right.
oh, trust me, the like hardcore Resident Evil fans fucking hate that game.
Well,
For
Yeah, because
almost exactly the reason you said. They're like they cut all the good shit out.
well,
it's like
They
it's missing something in the
yeah,
second act.
well,
it is.
well. We guys, just so you know, we just want to spend more time because we know that you Final Fantasy fans will come at us if we don't explain this. So we got it. We got it. If you don't like it,
But
cool.
hold
If you
on.
like it,
Bottom line. Here's the bottom line. We're not hating on Final Fantasy VII. We actually really enjoy it. Probably one of our favorite RPGs. It was just pointless to put on the list because
It was too good for
it
the
reigns
list.
supreme. It really
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
It may be the best game of like half a decade, bro.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Like it's
100%.
kind of ridiculous. Like I can't
It
think of a game that's like universally the best game of like a 5 year period or
yeah.
just of a 1 year period. Like when was the last time the game of the year was synonymous? This is the best game of the year. Nothing came fucking close to it. Like what?
I
Like Breath of the Wild? When was the last time?
maybe. Yeah, Breath of the Wild is one of the few other games where it's like no one could deny how fucking good it
Because
was.
even now with Tears of the Kingdom, I some people would argue that Alan Wake 2 had a better showing. Some people would even argue Super Mario, the new Super Mario game, is better. So
right.
I don't think it's been this clear cut since a game like that came out. Can you guys, off the top of your head, think of another great game that one game of the year that it was that game and nothing else, like nothing was even fucking with it?
No, I almost wanted to say The Last of Us, but that wasn't close either. Like I mean,
Yeah. Okay.
it wasn't as widely bada bing, bada boomed.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
I was thinking like Fortnite or Halo for like multiplayer game of the year or battle royale or something when they first popped.
maybe
Maybe that
Elden
like
Ring. I think Elden Ring.
okay, yes,
People pretty
that's a good
universally
one.
loved that one
That's a good one.
11.
That's a good one, dude. That was a good catch.
'Cause
Yeah,
it was-
I
Danny
definitely agree
Boodle,
with
we
that.
probably should continue on.
We should. Oh,
Co-written
yeah,
by
definitely.
George R.R. Fartin.
But anyway, but just so you know, if any of you if you like it, cool. If you don't like it, eat a dick.
Yeah, make your own fucking list. How's that sound?
Yeah, exactly. Because it was tough. So nah, but I mean that eat a dick
tag me
with
in it.
love. Yeah. But anyway, let's go ahead and go with the others. So let's start with the strategy game. Let's be honest here. I'm gonna be completely honest here. We gave up on this. I gave up. I don't know about y'all. I'll be honest. I gave up on this. I just picked a random game and I just didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, honestly,
I didn't. Strategy's not my jam.
I'm not Sammy strategy.
Yeah,
I love strategy and tactical games, but I didn't play them on PlayStation, so I only picked a title that honestly I recognized.
Yeah, and Trill won by.
I don't even remember what you picked.
I picked Command and Conquer.
No,
all right, cool.
I don't remember what I picked either. Hold on, I think I got mine.
Command and Conquer was actually on Nintendo 64, which is what I had at the time.
I picked for strategy. I picked Theme Park, and then Zach was arguing that is not actual strategy game, some bullshit like that. But no, wrong.
Well, you know what? He's not here to talk shit.
Well, he's actually correct about that. That was
no. I was wrong. That's the wrong one. I picked Harvest Moon, Back to Nature, and then y'all said nobody want to do farming, and I said fuck you guys.
I don't want to do that farming shit.
Go fuck off.
It's a farm simulator. Ain't no damn shit.
Anyway, you won that one, Trill, but did you really win?
I mean, I get the only game that I ever played on PlayStation 1 that was a strategy game was the game that won. So it just turned out when I researched it, the only game I knew was a game I played. It turned out that other people had liked it too. So that was a good pick.
Right. I mean, it was
without spoiling what I picked.
It was an all right pick. But
you're an all right pick.
I know I am. Damn it, I know. I am. Awesome pick.
That was a compliment and an insult.
It was.
Right. Can't be mad nor happy.
So we talked about simulation game. The simulation game was the number 11. And simulation game was the number 11. And I think anybody remember what they went with simulation? I went with
two.
The real world, because we live in a simulation. Unplug yourself from the Matrix, betas.
I picked Theme Park, and y'all were mad at me because you didn't want to literally create your own roller coaster because you're full of shit.
I'd kill people on mine.
Fuck. Yeah, I just created so it just blew up.
Yeah, but
or go through like fire or something. Like, that should be terrible.
I think me and Mist addressed it because a lot of people will argue that, and probably will argue in the comments when we put this out is Gran Turismo isn't a simulation game, and I will say that is bullshit because you actually are simulating driving. You're not racing.
It's definitely
you're simulating. You're simulating how to make you gotta, like in other games you got to put together, you don't put together the car, but in that game in particular, you're literally putting together the car, you're putting the money to get the engine, you literally are learning how to build your car you're building your car to race, which is interesting, and which you get into other
if your tire touches the wrong part of the road in Gran Turismo, you can spin out.
Yeah.
In Need for Speed, another quote unquote driving racing game, you can fucking do a front flip in your damn car and be okay.
Yeah.
So like it's completely simulation. It's like complete realism. I've seen people have like setups with the rigs with like steering wheels and stuff for Gran Turismo and Forza and stuff like that. So
yeah,
I think our pick was pretty good.
Yeah. I didn't hate it. It was good. I didn't get no problem with it. You know, I actually I didn't care. But yeah, that was a good one. And so number two, so number 11. Let's go with number 10, which is Time Crisis, which is which we went with our first person shooter.
Dude, Time Crisis is so fucking dope.
I didn't even care about mine. I picked Alien Resurrection, but I knew Time Crisis was just not going to win.
Wait, first person shooter? That's number 9.
Am I wrong?
Wait, what?
Are you going to look at me and tell me that I'm wrong?
No, number 11 is first person shooter.
You said number 11 twice. Wait, why are we going over our answers? Weren't we going over the other answers?
That's what we're going over our answers, and then we're talking about.
Okay, it's 12 adventure, 11 tactical RPG, 10 simulation, 9 is first person shooter.
Missed is right.
No, we flipped it, remember?
My list says. No, we flipped it with our answers. We didn't flip it.
I don't know.
Yeah, which one are we doing? Are we doing it in terms of ranking or in terms of category?
The ranking. We're going over the ranking all the way up to.
Okay.
All the way up to 10.
Shit. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I meant. So you pick what do you pick, Miss?
For what?
First person shooter.
Duke Nukem.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Just classic title.
Yeah. I think
that would have worked.
Yeah. Bro, I forgot what you picked. Do you really care?
Who made now?
I didn't think first person shooters got good until Halo. You asked me, so I wouldn't ask me shit.
Okay, cool. Time Crisis was awesome. It was fucking awesome, and we explained it in the video.
Dope as shit,
Time
man.
Crisis was litty.
There, shoot him.
Action.
Yeah. Action.
Reload.
It's. I don't know, like, how that like unlocks core memories of just joyful video game playing. To quote that stupid line when your characters first come in through that window in the first level, and just the enemy characters, the one there, shoot him, and then they motion like they're supposed to be holding their guns with two hands, but I guess they couldn't animate the hands coming together, so they were just holding their hands straight out and jerking both their hands backwards.
Or
like they were doing like bada bing, bada boom.
Nope, that was intentional.
Sure.
No, intentional.
So
come on, animators are nasty people.
They are. So we're at number 8, correct? Number 8 would be the puzzle game. I remember. I know I picked South Park Chef's Love Shack. Chef's Love Fuck is gonna. I'm gonna get it out. Chef's Love Shack. Zach forever trying to piss me off. Picked the fucking Intelligent Cube game, which fucking suck. Chris, what you pick?
I don't remember, but what I do remember is Intelligent Cube was the very first PlayStation game I ever played. Actually, no, that's a lie. The very first one I ever played was Resident Evil, but that was in a video game store when I got a PlayStation in, I guess, 97. It's either 97 or 98. I was like 10 or 11. It came with like a demo disc of like a bunch of demos for different games. And the first one that I put on was Intelligent Cube. I have never played it since. I kind of want to again.
I feel so sorry for you. Anyway,
I'm sorry. You're just not smart enough for it.
No, Intelligent Cube is trash. Troy, what you pick?
I mean, if you're not intelligent.
I don't have my list. I don't remember what I picked.
Okay.
Do you remember what was the answer?
Oh,
the one that I picked?
The one that she picked, that Miss pick, and she was so happy, but
I was happy that it won. I wasn't happy where it was.
Well, it's where it is because we wanted it here, so it's good. It's good. Yeah.
I'm not a big puzzle player, so I wasn't really.
It's where it should be.
I think that at least 12. There's probably only like legit, like 6 to 8 that I like. That's my game category. If I was back in Blockbuster or Family Video, I would have picked that off the shelf. All the rest of them were just, I would never grab like a simulation game. I'd never grab a strategy game. Puzzle games were my jam. Only time I played puzzle games were like at arcades and had those like giant puzzle games, those like what's like
Yeah,
those blaster games where you blast that stuff or giant
I
Tetris or
I
I
was
don't
always
know.
I was always about like adventure games, like adventure and RPGs, and I guess like you could include platformers in there too, because I was all about like The Legend of Zelda and Sonic the Hedgehog and shit like that. But like I always felt like there was a story happening in those. Maybe not Sonic so much,
Right.
but
Technically, the
like
story in Sonic is just a very simplistic one.
yeah, bad guy do robot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dr.
Exactly.
Robotnik is the reason why people don't trust AI.
No, Dr. Wily is. Let's go ahead and go on. Let's go ahead and move on. Miss, I'm gonna give you a chance to talk about this game.
What?
Talk
Puzzle
to me,
Fighter?
baby.
Yeah.
Tell me about Puzzle Fighter, girl. You know you want to.
Are you still mad about where's that? And do you want
No,
to?
because I talked about it for like 5 minutes straight, remember?
Oh yeah, you did. All right.
But I mean, okay, just to recap, is basically what happens if Street Fighter or Super Street Fighter, actually, Super Street Fighter 2 and Tetris basically have a baby. That's really what it is. And it's just fun. It really is. But I did concede to the fact that it is a game that if you played it as much as I have, at some point your eyes just start to glaze over because you already know what somebody's going to do.
Yeah.
If they haven't played it as much as you. Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of easy to read.
Yeah.
But it's still fun because you get to do the super move if you meet the right conditions.
Right. Onward to the next. The next was the racing game, and we picked and that was Trill's game. It's Need for Speed Hot Pursuit.
Did not think you were gonna say Pursuit.
Hot pussy.
Sorry, I'm a
I really
Southern,
thought he was
and
gonna say
I learned how to say pursuit from Smoking and the Bandits. So there we go. Hot Pursuit.
Is that how they say it? What?
Pursuit.
It's funny.
I'm in Hot Pursuit. Anyway, so Trill, that was so our other racing games that were qualified, Crash Team Racing, which I was fighting for, but you fuckers wouldn't let me put it on there.
Hey, I was in agreement with you because that was my choice.
I know, but it was a 3-way.
It's
It
like
was
Mario Kart.
fuck you.
I don't know nothing about nothing.
You don't know nothing about nothing.
I don't even know what I don't even know what I'm doing here.
Okay.
I don't have a list.
Who am I?
Who
I'm
am
a
I?
dude disguised.
This is where
as a
I look
dude
at the
playing
camera like
another
Courage,
dude.
like close the
Tropic
door.
Thunder.
Yeah.
What am I? Why am
Why
I?
am I? But anyway, yeah,
Am I?
Trill already talked about this. I don't think we need to go into detail of why Hot Pursuit was picked. But yeah,
I think it was just a good pick.
it's all right pick.
I don't know. I feel like PlayStation didn't have it really had the Mario clone, the Need for Speed series, and Gran Turismo. So I can't think of anything else. Maybe
it was more so PlayStation
Twisted
2
Metal?
where they started amping up the racing games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At PlayStation
it's
2
kinda
was
limited.
really where it got a niche for it because wasn't Driver on PlayStation 1?
I think.
Yeah, but that
so.
game's kind of trash.
Well, yeah, that one's kind of simple after like about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It's
But-
kind of stupid fun, but then it loses its appeal.
But again, you got the Italian
Taxi
job.
Driver.
You got the Italian job on there, which is something interesting.
Oh.
On the,
Running a deli?
no, Italian job.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
running a deli.
Oh my god.
No, it's a game. It's a little racing game.
It's a
Jesus,
joke,
Lord.
Mac.
Dude,
I know,
wor-
I know,
Damn,
I
man.
know.
working at an auto tag center,
Being a plumber.
being a
Whoa,
plumber,
That's the
whoa.
Mario Brothers. Damn it. Anyway, next we're
doing
gonna talk.
doing construction, treating your wife very poorly.
Next, we're gonna be talking.
Spaghetti.
Whoa.
Next, we're gonna talk
Whoa.
about the best fighting game.
Boppity boopy.
Which was won by
Whoa.
which was won by X-Men versus
Capcom, Marvel, Street Fighter, some combination of that.
I picked Tekken 3.
It's a trash game. No, I'm playing Tekken.
No, go fuck off. That game is actually good.
No, Tekken's good. I'm just talking shit.
Yeah, I mean, I do love Tekken. I'm not gonna lie. I do love
Tekken
Tekken.
3 was the
Okay,
best
Tekken.
one, though. You know,
But I didn't start Tekken until Tekken 4, so eat a dick.
I played Tekken 4, so you go eat a dick.
All right, Chris, whip it out.
All right. Are
That's
we
Chris gets to go first always. That sucks.
are we recording video or just audio?
The reason why I
Oh.
picked Chris is because your wife is in the other room, and I really don't want to get stabbed.
She'll be fine.
Just throwing it out there. So was mine.
Yeah, we got a better report.
Look at my wife.
Anyway, so
Who?
So we actually went. So even though I'm just letting you know, people, Tekken 3 was on the fucking table. They took it away. So if you want to blame, if Tekken fans, I tried, but they didn't. They outvoted me. So
To be fair, that is a very hard decision because they are both very good games, and they have actually honestly lasted the test of time.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah, that was a close one.
Yeah, it was a close one. So let's not
Plus,
talk.
isn't that the one that has Forest Law in it?
What, 3?
Yeah.
I don't know. It makes me want to play it
I just
again.
think Dead or Alive should have won though.
Huh?
I think we should have put Dead
I
or Alive
think
on.
you need to go
on
fuck
that.
off, Trill, because you already got one in your fucking list. Go fuck off.
Just
Anyway,
saying, Dead or Alive was great.
Anyway, it was great because it didn't have no jiggle fishes like this PlayStation 2 version. So fuck off. Anyway,
Well, hey, Dead or Alive walked so that everything could run.
exactly.
No,
Right?
no.
All right, so let's go ahead and get with the.
Dead or Alive walked so that these titties can fly.
All right,
There you go. That's better.
So here we are, people. Let's get to the one that we're going to be here for probably about a good 10 to 15 minutes. Platformer, which we argued. This is the one where we argued the most for, which is number 6, which we put Mega Man 6, Mega Man X4, and Crash Warped. So
Even though I said Crash Bandicoot 2, but I conceded.
You did. So,
I don't remember what I said.
you said Mega Man X4.
Okay, yeah, that game's really good.
Yeah, and those two were picking Crash Warp, and we were arguing, and then Zach just
No, she picked Crash 2. I picked Crash 3. Then she said Crash 3. So then we could have 2 people for Crash 3.
Yeah, because I was like, hey, I was
dum-dums
already in the
Didn't
Crash.
join on the same Mega Man thing.
Right, like
So
I
you
was
guys
already
lost.
in the Crash
Well,
Well,
War.
it doesn't matter. Look. See now, no. See, let's put it like this. Let me put it like this. The list is completed. It's not changing. They already know what's going on, so there's no changing the fucking list. So, Trill, as much as you want to change shit, it is not fucking happening. Mega
I
Man,
didn't say we're changing
Crash,
the list.
it's not getting. I just want to let you know there's no bullshit happening. It is not changing. It
I'm
is
just saying, when I think of PlayStation, I don't think of Mega Man.
Well, you want to know
I'm gonna
something?
say.
There's something bad about Crash because those
I'm gonna
fucking
say.
those fucking racing stages can go to hell. Fuck those racing.
But like
stages.
Crash Bandicoot is as the
I don't give a
PlayStation as
fuck.
Donkey
Okay,
Kong
sure, go
is
play
to
the race.
Nintendo.
Go play the racing station. Go play the racing station. Please go play.
You don't
them.
have any choice. You have to play them.
Go play them. Yeah. You don't got no choice. Do you want to play those racing stages? No, racing stages suck. They are ass.
I'm
Yeah,
not saying like
but
it's
Tiger
a
and
flawless
Great Wall of
game.
China.
That's only two
Yeah, Great
times
Wall
that
of China
happened.
Tiger thing's kind of lit.
Two times. Two times.
Hey,
Those-
what? Speaking of racist games, wasn't it which Mega Man had Napalm Man in it?
that's Mega Man 5.
Yeah, do you remember what his stage was?
Yeah, Vietnam.
Yeah, you fight
that's fucked up.
Napalm Man in Vietnam.
You know what? I think I know that stage.
Yeah, it's hard not to remember. It
It's
looks like
hard not to
fucking
remember.
Vietnam.
Yeah, it's Vietnam. Really?
It's so fucked up.
Anyway, Mega Man X4 is a good game. I don't give a
Crash
fuck.
Bandicoot 3 is a good game.
They're both good games, okay?
Crash Bandicoot 2 is a good game.
And they're
All the
basically
ones that
Stop
didn't make it.
kissing her ass, Trill. Do not do this bullshit.
What? It's Crash Bandicoot 2 is a good game.
You're trying
to kiss
her ass.
Both games are good.
I'm not even a judge. It is a good game, and that's why I conceded to Crash 3 because I was already on Crash's side.
This is true, and we're not gonna argue. I'm not arguing about it. And Mega Man, while Crash 3 is a good game, Mega
And
Man
that's why it's tied because they're essentially the same game. Premise-wise.
Essentially the same.
Yeah, exactly.
Objectively the same.
Yeah.
Which is weird that we pick games that are essentially the same,
Yeah,
just different
true.
characters.
True. Except you can get some cheats and get the ultimate armor and the black armor and Mega Man X4.
Oh, so if you cheat in the game, it makes the game better. So your game should not be on the list.
I'm saying you can. I'm saying you can do
but
it.
But see, in Crash 3, you don't got to cheat.
No, you don't got to cheat to beat Mega Man X4. You don't.
But you don't even have to bring up cheating in Crash 3. You brought it up.
I said you can. Actually, you can cheat in Crash.
You brought it up.
No, you can cheat in it. You can cheat.
How?
Finessing the system is not the same as cheating.
My wife would argue.
Like you can't cheat in Crash. You can cheat in Crash.
You can be creative in Crash. That's not the same as cheating.
Creative, yeah. Creatively cheating. Anyway. so let's be honest here, guys. There were some, I don't know what the others were. Actually, I think Chris also had Mega Man Legends on there. And
yeah.
That said, if I would have picked Mega Man Legends, we probably wouldn't even have this argument. Mega Man Legends would have been on this list. That's how close.
Wait, was that the 3D Mega Man?
Yes.
That game fucking sucks. Oh my god, that thing's so terrible. I hate that game. But I like the other two Mega Man games a lot. But
can we have a game request where it's Crash versus Mega Man? Because obviously there's a problem here.
Yeah, we're gonna do that one day. Crash versus Mega Man.
It was like open world kind of. I don't know. Maybe I just don't remember good, but I remember
that should be an all-out brawl: Team Crash versus Team Mega Man.
Like Family Feud style.
It should be because I don't think Al was on your side with the Mega Man thing, based on what's going on in chat.
Oh no. This is probably going to be days before we did Boulder Gate. I'm going to be honest here. She's making me play Boulder Gate. It is not
fun at all. I figured that was your opinion based on what you're saying.
I'm so bored. I'm actually wanting to play I've got Resident Evil 4 Remake, and I'm pausing. I started playing Resident Evil 4 Remake, and then I started playing with Boulder Gate, and then I had to play Boulder Gate, and I'm like, I really want to play Resident Evil 4 Remake so badly, but it's like, she's like, yeah, do this, do that, and I was like, oh, this is so boring.
Man, I came to play a game.
It's so boring. I'm bored.
I'm curious, how far are you into Baldur's Gate?
I'm literally in the town right at this moment.
That does not help with those types of games.
I forgot what kind it was. It was a
I'm in the town.
I was at. It was
the only town.
I just landed the
downtown.
The thing. I just landed the thing. The thing that had the mind flayers. The thing that had the mind flayers, and that's what I just landed it down, and that's what.
So basically, the opening credits are still rolling where you are.
No, not really. I'm just in a town. I'm in a town. I found Shadowheart.
So how do you like her?
She's all right. Yeah,
That's it.
she looked good.
Okay, now that you've seen her, who are you gonna pick now? Her or Marissa from Street Fighter 6?
Yeah, I'm definitely picking Shadowheart.
Boo.
So now that we got that bullshit out the way, which why the next one should be that. Anyway, we talked about
Manamana, doo, doo, doo. Manamana, doo, doo, doo.
So we talked about the best sports game next. The best sports game, which
Sports.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 was the best sports game, and I think certain people picked it, had it on their list.
I think most people picked it. I think you were probably the only one who didn't.
No, I picked NFL Blitz 2000.
That's not a bad game.
Oh,
That was fun.
It was fun. You play Mike Allscott and run people over.
Yeah, it was like an arcade version of Madden. It was fun.
Yeah, you get to beat people up and run them over and destroy them, break their bones.
You like glow like you had like the star from
No,
Mario
actually, you actually could turn yourself on fire and run them over. You're on fire mode.
Mm-hmm.
It was like that.
Yeah, that was a good pick.
Phenomena. Do.
Do we really got to talk about
What
how
came
good?
after sports?
Yeah. Do we really got to talk about Tony Hawk's Pro Skater and how great it is?
No, I mean it speaks for itself. There's nobody that's never like everyone knows Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. Everyone does.
Let's just go to the next one on the list. So the next one's on the list is so wait. Did I pick? Sorry. So the next one on the list we picked was the best tactics game. And this is where we put actually I think I know for tactics game, I picked Final Fantasy Tactics, Miss picked Final Fantasy Tactics. I think Chris picked Final Fantasy Tactics. I think damn near everybody on here.
So there you go, people. There's your Final Fantasy answer. We actually put Final Fantasy something on this list. All right.
We put Tactics. Yeah. It was just the ultimate one. It was the one that we thought of when we thought tactical RPG. So we went there. We talk more about that in the list, but I feel like it was there. So the next
that was a good pick.
Yeah, it was a good pick. It was a great pick. So the next one, I really think we went with straight RPG, and everybody was expecting me to pick another game, but I went with my heart, and I went with Legends of the Dragon, and everybody looked at me like I was crazy. And I want to
talk about a good game.
Still a good game, thank you. But I want to talk about why I picked it, and the reason why I picked it as one of the best. It's a good game. It's fun to play. The hit board is good. Not the hit. The battle system is interesting to where you could pick it up easily. It's just a fun game to play, and the story is just good. I really like it. So, what?
No, I got nothing. If you like,
no. I'm talking to Rush. He's talking to me. What?
Oh.
Yeah, he said "war." Yeah, you're thinking
like
I don't understand you. You don't think I understand you? I do understand you. Anyway, anybody else?
Like the game.
Anyway, do you want to talk about Xeno?
It was Xenogears should have been number one, but that's okay.
Yeah, well, can't have it all.
I know. But it was our child.
I know.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, yeah. Hmm.
Look. I want to quote Tommy Lee
Nope.
Jones.
Just leave that.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care.
No, Mac has the southern twang to say, I don't care.
I don't care. I didn't kill my wife. I don't care.
I don't care.
I
He
don't
didn't give a shit.
care.
You know what's funny is him
He
saying
was
that
so
line.
pissed.
I don't think Tommy Lee Jones was acting. I think he really meant I don't care.
No, actually, in reality, there's some people that people literally said that that's the way he's supposed to say. That's what he was supposed to say. That's what he's not supposed to act like sympathetic towards him. That's what he was supposed to say.
Right.
Like, I didn't kill my wife. I don't care.
Oh, okay.
I don't
true,
care.
But no, it really just feels like a lot of times Tommy Lee Jones says things where it's like, no, you're not acting. That is exactly how you feel.
Yeah, he really does. Yeah, he does. You know,
It's like I care so little. I will shoot your wife in the face in front of you with my own gun. I don't care.
well, I mean, did you not see him in Batman Forever? He hated doing that shit.
It's still ironic how he talks about Jim Carrey's buffoonery when he was acting more of a buffoon than Jim Carrey.
Yeah, he was like, I really. He probably brought him close and said, "I hate you so much, you son of a bitch."
I think Jim Carrey did say something to that effect.
Yeah, he said, "I hate you, and I can't stand."
No, it's like I hate you, and I can't stand your buffoonery.
Yeah, he was so mad about that. Like, yeah. Oh, Tommy Lee
Jones.
Yeah,
there's a difference between Tommy Lee and Tommy Lee Jones.
Okay, let's just skip. We're getting into it bad. We got to hit the gas on that one. That could go off the rails.
All right, so now we're coming to the one before one, which is two, which is the which was the action. I want to say it was the adventure game, which was Metal Gear Solid, which won. I made that pick and I made my argument, and I'm still sitting on my fucking soapbox saying this should be number one. Yeah.
Well, fine. I'll just take Lara Croft and we'll just cry in a corner. Jeez.
All right, I think Lara Croft was a good answer.
I think you could fuck off.
Clearly.
I think Metal Gear was good though too.
Metal Gear, like we argued why it's a good game. We even said it in the video why it could be number one. We were arguing
I didn't argue. I just presented my answer.
No. I'm saying I'm talking about we said it when you watch the video, because Miss, I don't think you were there, but when you watch the video, you see us like literally talking about, wow, there's a lot of things in this game that could have made it number one. Like Chris brought up the fact that you literally could do different things when you're doing Psycho Mantis, and you could literally
he'll read your memory card, or you got to plug into the second controller port so that he doesn't read your mind.
Yeah, and if you play another Konami game, you'll get Kojima to say thank you for playing my games. It's really interesting. There's so many different.
Yeah, it's good shit. It's a really good fucking game.
It's a really good game. I just don't see any reason why it shouldn't be number one, but fuck. I'm pissed. But it's okay. It's okay. It's number one.
Number one's a good game though.
Number one is a good game.
We didn't do nobody wrong by picking number one.
Yeah, we're not gonna tell you what number one is, but let's just we'll all right, saying that it is Christmas. We'll give you a peek into the gifts as to what number one is. Well, I'll give you the subject of what number one is.
Huh? But I had a different answer than the one that we picked for number one.
No, you did. We'll talk about it. We won't talk about our number one. We'll keep those. We'll keep the certain. I'll keep mine a secret. But number one, the subject for number one was survival horror. I think you went with Silent Hill.
Who,
Me?
Was one of y'all went with Silent Hill?
Probably. I fucking love Silent Hill.
I did not.
What you went with?
Yeah, it was Chris. Chris went with something.
I
I
went with
fucking love
Parasite
Silent
Eve.
Hill. Parasite Eve's another fucking banger.
Yeah.
That's a good one too.
Yeah.
Fucking
I would-
survival horror RPG? Hell fucking yeah.
Yeah. I think Zach went with Clock Tower.
Another
cool.
fucking good one. Hey, I'm sure a lot of people know this, but the PS1 Clock Tower is actually Clock Tower 2 in
Ooh.
Japan.
Interesting.
Because the first one, I believe, was a Super Nintendo game. Because you know how Clock Tower opens with the weird cinematic of like the chick throwing the torch on the big slug-looking dude, and it's kind of weird and dreamy.
Right.
That's all shit from the first game. Like it's establishing
Oh,
that it's a
shit.
sequel, and your character, what's her name? Alyssa, I think that is one of the main characters. I know there's Helen and the other one. I think it's Alyssa. Alyssa was the main character from the first Clock Tower. Just wanted to throw that out there.
Right. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna tell. I shouldn't tell you mine because it literally would give away what the answer possibly is. So I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
don't
give
tell 'em.
away. Yeah. We're not gonna give away what because mine obviously the answer I picked obviously lost. And if I tell y'all that, that's literally a big giveaway. And I don't want to talk about that. But yeah, this one was yours. You said you picked something different. Miss, you there?
I said Parasite Eve.
Oh, you said Parasite Eve. My bad. Yeah. You could have technically picked Parasite Eve for RPG.
Yes, but you're also surviving in that game. So
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah. But that's
like, comment, and survive.
yeah,
Like
it's
that.
a good way
Like
to
that.
end it. A good way to end it. But guys, that was our list. That was the list, and we went through it. That's the others. I enjoyed making this list. This is fun to do. What do y'all guys think? Was this fun?
I had a good time.
No, I'm suffering constantly. This is torture. I don't know why I'm here. Why the fuck did you do this to me, Mac? Why did you do this?
now
Because-
sing that all in a tune.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't
That's helpful.
live on with this suffering. Now Mac lives to torture me. Why won't he shut the fuck up? Shut the fuck up.
That had a very
I
Disney
wish
princess
he'd
song.
shut the fuck up tonight.
You know what? I'm just gonna say.
No, I had
gonna-
fun. This is always fun.
Yeah, this is always fun. Yeah,
I
No,
like you. I like you folks.
I like you too. Cause my name is Matt.
I was almost gonna be like, oh, y'all's good people, and then wait for one of you to go, what do you mean, you people?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess we would have a claim on that one.
Yeah. Because I'm like, oh, haha, funny joke. And then I realized I'm the only person who looks like me here.
But
What's that
also,
supposed to mean?
but speaking of that, right?
Sickly
I'm-
pale.
also that comment. So if you don't know people, look on SoundCloud. Look on our SoundCloud. This is a good way to promote that. Look on our SoundCloud and go watch because I got to put this on SoundCloud. If you want to watch our Django,
If you want to see our Django,
if you want to listen to
Would
our
you like to see my Django?
if you want to listen to
Whoa.
Django, our commentating
Unchained.
Django Unchained. Make sure you go listen to it. And when you watch the movie, listen to it. Listen to our podcast while you're watching it. You'll have a blast because we legit talk about that film a lot, and it's the first time watching. I will watch it, so that's even more fun.
Y'all
I
should have had
felt
me on the Django movie. That shit.
I felt like I had a lot of explaining to do.
Exactly. Like Chris is just sitting up there saying, "Hey,
I'm just trying to
this guy-"
talk about set design and character development while just dodging all the really heavy stuff going on. Like it wasn't me. It was people who looked like me, but not me in particular.
It was you. Yeah.
Even Scott dodged that one because he's like, "Yo, bro, I'm Jewish. I'm out of this."
Yeah, I know. He had that safety net.
Yeah.
And
he had that safety net of in terms of abuse against other races. I'm kind of on the black people side on this one.
Yeah, except for the fact that he saw Django Unchained in theaters on a first date with a black girl.
Exactly. That was we need
Natural. You missed that story.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then fucking Mist had the audacity to ask, "Are you two still together?"
That wasn't me. That was Owl.
That was Owl. I thought it was you. Oh, never mind.
No, that was Owl. Make sure you go watch.
Are they still together?
I get the audacity.
Of course
That's
not.
why I
They're
didn't
together.
ask that. Like, yeah, that was the end of the date right there.
Yeah. So,
man, yeah. Not to spoil jokes from our commentary.
Oh hell
no!
Oh my God.
Oh, there's more. There's more.
He did follow. He followed that up. He's like, I tried to make it up to her by taking her to Schindler's List after.
Hey, that was fair.
So he didn't get no coochie from the date, huh?
Probably not. Yeah,
based
what was he gonna do?
He said that did not go down at all.
Yeah, so I'm sure probably will definitely be joining us for the next one. But the next commentary, we're definitely going to be doing a Christmas film, which we'll do soon. We'll do that.
So Eyes Wide Shut.
If it's free, hell yes.
Oh God! Now I'm thinking. Imagine if Scott actually did get to hit it with
That's
that.
What I'm saying.
Yeah. Chick
yes, exactly. That's precisely what I'm saying. Exactly.
And he's like, go for it. He's like, yeah, whose pussy is this? And she's like, who? Excuse me?
Whoa, stop.
And that was the last we ever heard of Scott.
Yeah, she looks up at him and she's like, it's mine, motherfucker. We settled this shit a couple 100 years ago.
Throws him out the window.
Oh,
like Rob Schneider in that movie.
Oh my goodness! All right, but make sure you go listen to that. But we're definitely gonna be doing another commentary. Probably, hopefully before Christmas. You'll probably get it. You probably get the commentary during after your wrapping of presents, probably at 8:00. That commentary, not the the Django Unchained commentary is probably going to be out, but we'll probably have a Christmas film, probably hopefully before Christmas, because it's just basically us just sitting around watching a film and just sitting there watching. That's easy to record. It's going to be fun. So I got my Roku set up in here, so I could just watch anything, but we'll do a watch party and watch it and have fun. So if you want to join us, let us know. But anybody else got anything to plug? Or you just want to end it?
Listen to Destroy Destroyer, please. I'm apparently popular in Finland.
Finland.
Let's go, Finland.
Yeah, Finland knows what the fuck is up.
All right.
Dope, dude.
Is that it?
That's all I got.
That's all I got.
Yes.
All right. We'll see y'all. We'll see you next year. Hopefully, we'll see y'all next year for new GF1 content. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Happy Merry Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah.
Merry Christmas and stuff.
Blessed Yule.
Holiday.
Stuff underneath the tree.
And for those of you in the Nordic countries, I don't know which one, don't let the Mary Lou drink all your beer.
Stay away from them fucking mistletoe.
Jacksepticeye, please don't come after us for that particular comment.
Mistletoe is deadly.
Yeah, dude. What?
Also,
wait, what did we say about Jacksepticeye?
We love Jacksepticeye. He's
Fun
actually
fact. Fun
he's
Yeah.
fact.
teeny.
Yeah,
He's a
he-
really teeny guy.
Yeah,
Guys.
he's a short, cute little
No, like
Irishman.
I actually saw him in person, and I had to pierce my lips because I was about to say something.
Oh.
Oh,
Anyway,
he's
Where do you
hot,
keep
though.
your real size?
anyway, also mistletoe, guys, mistletoe is deadly when you eat it. Just want to let you know that. So don't eat mistletoe.
Also, isn't Point City? Our Point City is also poisonous or something like that.
I don't
Did
know.
you know that mistletoe killed the Norse god Balder?
All right, that's it, guys.
What?
We'll talk about this offline. Bye.
What?